Okay, this is just a for practice read. Um, so first of all, I had drawn out the steampunk um cards, and then I followed it up with the Kipper deck because sometimes I'm just shuffling cards just so that I'm not smoking cigarettes, and then you like get a story, and then you're like, damn it. But it's practice, so there seems to be four things to it. I'm so extra. But anyway, it's a Kipper deck, and clarifying or expounding upon a situation using the steampunk deck. Because look how cute they match. They're both like steampunk. One is big and one is little. Anyway, I spend a lot of time alone. I'm sorry if I sound crazy. But anyway, so bottom of the deck, after all was said and done, this is about a main male, and some kind of movement is taking place. Something quickly is either being understood or happening in regards to this main male. This is probably Divine Dude. And according to this, like, Divine Dude has someone else all up in a titter. So, okay. Starts off with message of concern about somebody's. Now, this doesn't actually have to mean marriage. This could just mean any kind of successful or productive collaboration or partnership, whether work, friendship, romantic, whatever. So, somebody is very concerned about, let's see. This is either an inconvenient truth or someone receiving disappointing news, or it's kind of like something didn't go their way, or it's a petty concern because it's really none of their business. Because Five of Wands, this message is concern about someone's union with someone else's business. So they have been doing consistent conflict, struggle, and consistently interrupting the wheel of fortune from turning. And also trying to keep this love letter or this romantic offer from being made, or someone being able to make their choices. This is all about a choice. And people are trying to interrupt and stick a wheel in the spoke of progress. Because apparently someone is feeling healed and rested, as well as I think this King of Wands has taken a respite. I think he's gone MIA or something, or he is isolating himself off from whatever this contentious energy is. So, this King of Wands, he's taking his business elsewhere. He is taking a rest, or he is also healing and getting over something. And he is standing up and defending an opportunity, not only for a renewal of, their happiness in life, but also a career kind of opportunity. And he is standing his ground on whatever union he has chosen on or where he has chosen to partner up with. And, yeah. Look at that. Look at that busybody. So, let's hear more about this busybody who is so concerned. And I mean, they're like sad that someone's life isn't going to get better. Or that someone else is going to like have a loving relationship. But this guy over here, this King of Wands, he is actually going to defend. He's going to fight for his right to party. And, what is it? I am the man that will fight for your honor. So, yeah. And so, somebody over here is in, and I'm sorry about the glare, but I'm not really going to do anything about it, and I'm really short, so leaning up, and apparently I can't be bothered to stand up. You would think I would have just stood up. But no! That would be simple! Can't do that. I'm a Scorpio. I must suffer. So, I must suffer from my art. Anyway, so someone is in despair. And they have landed in poverty. So, this despair is caused by this Empress and this Page of Pentacles. I just heard bitch boy. Anyway, so this Empress, and a very foolish young man who doesn't know much about the world of money or whatever, but these are two greedy people. And this, and I'm going to turn this down. Because I'm not really feeling that vibe. It's kind of like dramatic, really. I just wanted some music that wouldn't distract me, but it distracts me. Anyway, so this Empress and this bitch boy, you know what? He's a cabana boy. This is a man who is easily tempted and led astray by money. Yep, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Easily led astray by illusions of this guy. He has sowed seeds into an illusion. And now it's glow in the dark. It's dubstep. Yeah. Because I'm a cool nerd. Anyway, so this foolish little boy, easily tempted and led astray by money and illusions of... He had an illusion that he was a big boy. And this is a collaboration that was aimed... This Three of Pentacles, this is a collaboration that is based on greed and hoarding and meanness. Mean Girls Club. So this cabana boy was easily led astray, probably because she had a fancy pool and a big house, and she told him he was such a big boy because he was so good at shuffling those papers. Look how handsome he is when he's cleaning my pool. What a big man. Anyway, really, this is a Mean Girls Club. Yeah, I'm looking at the pentagrams. This is some occultist-minded group of individuals. And their sole intention is greed. And also, meanness. It is run by this emperor. Yeah, we all seem to love talking about this emperor. She's everywhere. And this Two of Cups and this emperor. But this emperor, this is a very controlling relationship. And it is not only morally bankrupt, but it's also emotionally, spiritually, and physically draining. But you know what? But then he would have to get his own car, or he might have to walk, and that makes him sad face. He doesn't like to walk. Anyway, but this is a poor little rich boy, or, the poor little fool. This is also, um, this is a man who has inner childhood wounds that he allows to control him. Um, and yeah, this is an emperor, but these are women that are in this emperor role. And really, this Page of Pentacles, he's in the feminine role. He's the one who takes it. He's the catcher. And he allows these empress or false empress, he allows these older women, they're older and they are normally old enough to be his mother, to boss him around. And he studs himself out for the illusion of providing for himself. He studs himself out, yeah. And these are the mean girls, and I probably been also mean girls, because they don't have hobbies or deep thoughts. They just enjoy sleeping around with people. This is also a lot of inter-workplace fucking. Don't shit where you eat, first of all. Quit sleeping with people your mother sets you up with. Anyway, but yeah, now he's sad, and he's working from this distorted little boy, I was molested by my mom's friends energy. And he consistently gets into these controlling relationships. And what's hilarious is this dude thinks that to make up for him not being in control of his own life and being bossed around by women, he will then try to boss me around. And I'm like, no, I just saw you get bitch slapped by your mom. Like, no, I'm more of a man than you are. Anyway, talking about being more of a man than they are. The tone changes differently. Now, meanwhile, this is a feminine that has been toil and labor. This is someone who works hard. This is someone who also, what? What? I felt like I had like a something on. What is this? I don't even know what the fuck. Anyway, so toil and labor. Someone has been working diligently, or just someone who has very little, but she damn, what did the booklet say? Damn. This is just someone who has been putting the work in. There you go. So while this boohoo boy, while boo-boo boy over here has been crying, not doing the work, meanwhile, she has been putting the work in. And she has this is judgment. This is like stolen work, or someone who is betrayed, often in kind of it's like, Ursula the karmic coach. This is someone who is jealous. Yeah, so she has a reoccurring thing about jealous energies or spiteful energies or narcissists betraying her and belittling her work or making her feel unimportant. Also, while she's been putting in the work, um, there was a situation that she felt was out of her control, and yeah, it was unfair. But the divine is taking care of whatever this situation is that needs to be um, concluded. So, anyway, and this is about receiving generosity and philanthropy, as well as an opportunity um, for an emotional experience, a relationship, whatever. See, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. Okay, yeah, I'm getting lost here. Okay. But then this Knight of Swords, um this is, I want to say, a gossipy individual. This is someone who acts without thinking. This is someone who rushes into judgment. This is someone who um has harsh, cutting, sharp words that they use to um yeah, every time she gets an opportunity for something, someone tries to come in and sabotage it or cause conflict. And it's like, then this is, the crusader, the one who fights for the injustice of others. And it kind of came out in a weird way. Anyway, but the tower has been overcome. Some kind of obstacle has been completed. And a gift was given as a result. So let me see if I can clean this up. Someone who did her work, someone who did the work, someone who worked through her issues, and it's like see, look, he did not want to run away from his empress, the older woman with money, because he didn't want to look poor. So he would rather live in emotional, mental, psychological poverty so that he can look like he's the boss of his own world. Meanwhile, she's like, nah, I'll just look like a bum. I'm fine. I'll just live in a tent. That's fine. I will earn my way the right way, even if it takes longer. And I'm going to stay in integrity. And I'm going to do the work. And even though there has been attempts to sabotage and betray and humiliate someone, because she stayed in her own business, and she didn't get bitter about it. Um, and whatever opportunities, I'm really good at the not doing fear of missing out. So whatever opportunities that maybe they thought they were stealing, in my opinion, if they were able to be sabotaged or delayed or stopped, then it wasn't meant to be yet. Because you can't steal what's meant to be. And if the divine wants to give you a gift, or you've earned a gift, you're going to get it. So these sharp, mouthed, judgy, and these are just people who don't know what they're talking about, causing conflict. But see, they're going to disguise it as, oh, but look, I'm a good guy. Or this asshole has been cut off by the actual good guy. So this guy was being all mean, causing conflict. But King of Pentacles, though, Knight of Pentacles, has been, I see that there's a damsel in distress. I will fight for your injustice. So there's a tower that was obliterated whenever somebody helped someone else overcome some kind of challenge. And I mean, and these are, it's not just me, it could be him, it could be everybody. Like, this lifetime of people being crabs in a bucket. And I think that, well, while everybody else was being crabs in a bucket, I think maybe we were like lobsters or crawfish or something because we just apparently climbed out of that shit. And some kind of gift was earned, or now this gift is also what's causing a lot of this conflict over here. And it's causing people to say stupid things. And whenever you try to remove someone else's opportunities, all that happens is you lose your own. And now you look like a bedhole in front of everybody. So, yeah, so okay, so this high honor is given to someone who went through a betrayal. And it was a pretty big, harsh, public, humiliating betrayal. But high honor is given because of somebody stayed in their good graces, somebody stayed in their integrity despite being heartbroken. And this is someone intentionally causing pain. And this is a king and a queen of pentacles. And see, they each had a sword that they wanted to just dig on into that heart. And then, and the thing is they did it for like a stupid, greedy reason over here. Anyway, but justice is being delivered to this high priestess. This high priestess is someone with a genuine desire to connect with the divine. This is justice being given to the I want to say the meek shall inherit the earth. 'Cause I'm not meek, but this high priestess. This is also about divine feminine energy and justice that is being gifted because now this is always a Leo. I always think Leo is like hollering at me in my readings. Alright, so the justice that is being given to these divine and I know it says high priestess as in, you know, like females, but I think that this is for all like the divine counterparts. This is just, you know, it's a battle between the occultists versus the spiritualists. And I'm sorry, but good always wins out. Fighting the good fight. It might take longer, but this is genuine, sincere. Um, it's a love without a past, amen. Yeah. And the Queen of Cups. This is a loving woman being gifted with the renewal of happier times. Because this pathway, interesting how this goes over here. So these people who were causing conflict, were trying to avoid a tower of people discovering their gifts and finding the pathway. And this also denotes a long journey or something that was a long time in the making. It usually means about a year to 2 years. So this has been a year process on this pathway um, to ascension, but this is like a collective effort to overcome conflict within a community that should be supportive and encouraging. And these individuals that enjoy stealing and being mean, and they just love causing conflict. They really do. They needed to be weeded out so that the rest of us can enjoy the real pathway. Because apparently, it must be pretty fucking awesome, whatever this pathway is, if so many people are desperate to stop people from finding that pathway. So, yeah, I was just, for fun reading, if you want to call it this. But, yeah, the karmics are very concerned because all the blockages and conflict and all the mean, catty behavior, and just stop fucking people you work with. Stop having sex with just anybody. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I mean, why is it so easy for these women to just like show their crotches to just anybody? Why do all these men have no problem just like show? I mean, I'm sorry, but exposing one's genitals or getting naked, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need a couple dates for that. I'm gonna need to, But yeah, there also this promiscuous, mean, and cliquish behavior is being exposed, and these previous queen bees, yeah, there we go. That's a queen bee over here. These queen bees don't like that they look less than winning. It's just that they're so fake. I'm sorry, but like with the divine, with God, I'm sorry, but fake ain't gonna cut it because what's done in the dark, whatever you're doing in the dark, it's gonna be exposed. So if you don't mean it, I mean, that's the only way this story can go. Is you're gonna get exposed, especially if you're using God's name or claiming to be of a Holy Spirit or representing a Holy Spirit, to be promiscuous and greedy and stealing and lying and gossiping and a hypocrite. Oh my God, God hates a hypocrite. There's nothing he hates worse than a fucking hypocrite. So I think that's what's really, really, really getting on the spiritual realm's nerves. Is that I know I've already went on about that today, but yeah, some kind of justice is being meted out for all the secrets or these now if it's not talking about divine beings, well, this is a spiritual battle, spiritual warfare. And good always wins over evil. I'm the Alpha and Omega. I'm forever. And I am the pathway to everlasting light. My yoke is my burden is easy and my yoke is light. And yeah. And it's choosing to act with love or just common decency. I mean, it's actually easier to just act decent or just be polite. I mean, this was a lot of effort these greedy people went to. I mean, a lot of effort. So, yeah, I guess, yeah. So, main male making moves, and everybody's so upset about it. And really, why don't they get a life? Why don't they, like, read a book? Why don't y'all do something? I don't know. Anyway, so practice reading, I guess, or